Already got our first patch here for Season 3, so let's go over it. Starting off with Leagues, resolved an issue reviewing the Announcements tab of the League modal was causing an error. Not sure what kind of error, but it's fixed. For AI, so the AI can now use the Formula V, which is really fun, by the way, and it's free. I suggest giving it a try, because it's really fun to sling around. AI drivers may now race at Langley, and fix an issue that could cause a lengthy loading pause at 100% complete, particularly at large tracks, and it was causing disconnections. So if you're having that issue, hopefully that is fixed for you. Fix an issue with splotchy polygonal areas of extra dark shadows appearing on sides of hilly terrain with conditions of low sun, especially when partially overcast. I have noticed that, so that's not a huge deal, but I guess that helps with immersion. Fix issues where large crowds could often appear way too dark in shadows and or overcast conditions. Fix an issue where some grandstand crowds, lighting objects, and fencing appear to be slathered in a mysterious gray substance. For visual effects, fixed an issue that was resulting in significantly less tire smoke in some situations, including replays. For the pace car, fix an issue for the Porsche pace car headlights would be incorrectly lit while parked at night tracks. All right. For the options, a new miscellaneous tab has been added. The bass shaker LFE effects have been moved to this tab and now allow you to edit all the sound levels from within the simulator rather than going to the app file. And remove the bass shaker, that entry from the app any file. It was redundant and confusing. If you had been using it to tweak the sound levels, it will return to its 0 value, and you will need to raise or lower the game audio slider to compensate. Oh, I'm messing up my words a little bit today. I haven't had coffee yet, so bear with me. For controllers, updated how sector times are displayed on the new Thrustmaster SF1000 wheel. Alright, moving on to cars. For ARCA, setups updated. The BMW M4 no longer considered a prototype. Traction control dial has position 10 now disables traction control. Backfiring gear shift improved. Formula Renault 2.0 brake parameters adjusted. The Renault 3.5 setups updated. Formula V fixed an issue where crew members were freezing in a T-pose while using any camera view other than the focus car camera. You know what? On this video, if I can find it, I have a picture. I think it was Xfinity Cars Canada. I don't remember. You'll see it in the picture, but the drivers were T-posing through the car. I'll do my best to try to find that and put it on the video here because it was really funny. I think that was somebody, I think Hunter, that happened in Hunter's race, and he sent me a screenshot of that a long time ago. All right, Indy Pro 2000 setups updated. It's going to be a lot of this. And oh boy, for the 87 Monte Carlo, I'm assuming this will be the same on the Thunderbird. Drafting oversteer has been reduced when running at super speedway tracks, and setups have been updated. We'll see how that affects it. I got the Firecracker 400 coming up. My prelim is actually a couple hours from this video, so they don't mess with it too much. For the Cup car, setups updated. Yep, Thunderbird, same thing as the Monte Carlo. For the trucks, fix an issue with incorrect gearing at Nashville Speedway. For the next-gen Cup cars, fix an issue with sparks at super speedways. And iRacing setups updated. Xfinity cars, setups updated. Porsche 911 GT3R dash display page may now be changed when using fixed setup. Fix an issue where brake bias labels are reversed. Adjusted the digital display slightly, and the LED strip settings have been added to the garage option for this vehicle. For the Radical, the wheel durability has been increased to reduce wheel damage in instances where wheel damage causes meatball black flags. And for the Spec Racer, water cooling coefficient has been adjusted to prevent overheating when bump drafting and to more closely match real-world steady-state temperatures. And the Beetle Light, oh, I forgot about this car. Fixed an issue where the UI model was invisible. And on to track. So Darlington, track surface parameters updated. Same for Dover. Nashville Superspeedway now has night lighting. Track surface parameters updated. Fix a discrepancy between the visual and physical properties of the outside wall. I heard about that. I watched a race last night, and that might have been the cause of some of the issues that I saw. And some track logos updated. Alright, and finally, Red Bull Ring. Additional crowds and visiting vehicles are added. Patched a seam between the pit road and the front stretch. For the national layout, game time checkpoints at turn 5 have been updated and the rules tab has been updated. And for the north layout, additional checkpoints have been added to prevent shortcutting pit road. Cones have been added to the start-finish line for clarity. Pace speed has been reduced to 45, fixed an issue where the final starting grid space was on pit road surface, and checkpoints have been added for standing start. So, nice little patch today, fixing some things, adding some things. Don't know when we'll have another one, but the way they've been going, it won't be too long from now. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe. Take it easy.